Hi friends, Caitlin here with Sass and Stitch Crochet, and today I'll be walking you through a sleeve decrease tutorial for the Choose Your Adventure Cardi. We'll be attaching this one blue side to these two pink sides, and this is how you work sleeve decreases on this cardigan. This is how we're going to shrink the circumference of the sleeve until we get all the way down to the cuff. So you see here, like on this teal square, this is one teal square, and it's attached to two squares, this light blue and this gold square. And we'll be working a couple of these decreases down the sleeve. If you're wondering where you can find this pattern, it is in my new book, The Art of Crochet with Sock Wet Yarn. You can find the order links in the description box below. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. So by this point, you should know how to join your squares. This isn't the first join you've done, so I'm not going to walk you through that. You'll want to get to the corner just like you will on all of your other joins. And I've already done my chain one at the corner, so I'm going to remove my hook, insert it into the chain one corner on my first square, and pull through. Sorry, my camera is giving me a little trouble today. So I'm going to go ahead and work my first stitch on my blue square, which is a half double crochet. I'll remove my hook and join it to the first stitch on my pink square. We'll be working across both of these pink squares. Okay, now this is the part where it's different. Now we're going to do a chain one, we'll remove our hook, and we're going to insert into the next stitch on the pink square and pull that loop through the pink square. Now you'll do your next stitch on your blue square, so this is another half double crochet. Join that stitch to the next pink stitch. And again, now we're going to chain one and join that chain one to the next stitch. So in between every stitch on the blue square, you're going to do a chain one, and you'll also be connecting that. You can see how we're already connecting. We need to double the stitch count of this blue square so that we can get all the way across these two pink squares. So that's what the chain ones are doing. It's basically just giving us a double stitch count than what we would traditionally have. Okay, so I just did a chain one, so I'm ready to do my next stitch on the blue square. I'll pull that through. Now I'll do my chain one, and I will pull that one through. Continue working this until you get to the first corner on this light pink square, and I'll meet you back there in a moment. So you can see the progress we've made so far. It looks a little bit wonky, but just trust the process. I promise it'll work out. So I've just completed a half double crochet on my blue square, and I've joined it. Now I'm ready to do the next chain one. So I am going to skip both the chain one corner on the light pink and the chain one corner on the dark pink. I'm going to skip both of those and go straight into the first stitch on the dark pink. That's where I'm going to join that chain one, and then I can just keep on going. So you're going to be skipping those two corners completely. This is going to get you the appropriate stitch count to get to the end of this pink square. If you do work in the corners, you're going to find yourself a couple stitches short of reaching the end. So now you can keep on working down the rest of this dark pink square. So after the last half double crochet on the blue square, you'll want to chain one on the end and pull that through your last stitch on your second square here in this lineup. So you're not going to work into that last chain corner either on the pink square. Okay, and then chain one, this is going to be your actual corner chain one, and then you can continue on to the next side of your blue square to finish off this round. And that is a sleeve decrease. It looks super, super wonky. It looks so weird, but in the context of your sleeve, which is where this will be when you're making it, it'll look a lot more normal. Even this looks a little weird, but when you zoom out and you look at the full cardigan in whole, you're not even going to notice it. I also put my decreases under my armpit to keep it a secret. Thanks for watching. I hope this helped.